You grew up watching these faces. They were everywhere in the 1990s, on your TV, in movies, on magazines, on posters on bedroom walls. They defined a generation, but time changes everything. Faces mature, lives shift, fame fades or evolves. And in 2026, these famous 90s icons tell a very different story. This is their journey then versus now. And when you reach number 7, you may not believe it is the same person, starting with Leonardo DiCaprio, now 51 years old, once the teenage heartthrob of the late 90s, rising fast with Romeo and Juliet before the world exploded with Titanic, young, emotional, unstoppable. Back then, he was the face of romance and youth. Today, in 2026, he is a mature actor, quieter, focused on environmental activism, choosing his roles carefully, less fame chasing, more legacy building, proof that youth may fade, but influence can grow stronger. On-screen show, Leonardo DiCaprio as a young child actor, then his 1997 Titanic-era face, then a 2026 mature version with a calm, confident expression. Next comes Britney Spears, now 44 years old, the late 90s pop princess who ruled the world at just 17, school uniform outfits, explosive energy, global tours, millions of fans. Then the pressure came. The cameras never left. Struggles became public, and in 2026, she stands as a symbol of survival, freedom, and personal rebirth, no longer chasing charts but reclaiming her life. On-screen show Britney as a smiling child, then her 1999 pop debut era, then a calm, confident adult woman in 2026. Next is Will Smith, now 57 years old, the Fresh Prince who turned charisma into dominance, from sitcoms to blockbuster films like Independence Day and Men in Black. In the 90s, he was fun, loud, unstoppable. Today, he is reflective, wiser, still influential, mentoring younger generations while navigating the weight of decades in the spotlight. On-screen show young Will Smith as a rapper, then his 90s movie star era, then a mature, elegant 2026 portrait. Next is Jennifer Lopez, now 56 years old, who began as a dancer before conquering the 90s with music and film. Selena changed everything. Her rise showed reinvention before reinvention was popular. In 2026, she stands as a business empire, aging not away from relevance but into power. On-screen show young J-Lo dancer era, then late 90s celebrity breakthrough, then a luxury confident 2026 look. Next comes Tobey Maguire, now 51 years old, the quiet 90s teen actor. Relatable, soft-spoken, never loud. He stepped away from constant fame, choosing privacy over chaos, and in 2026 he exists behind the scenes as a producer and selective actor. Proof that not all icons chase the spotlight forever. On-screen show teen Tobey Maguire, then early Hollywood fame, then a calm professional adult image. Next is Drew Barrymore, now 51 years old, a child star who grew up too fast. Fame came early, struggles came earlier. But she survived, reinvented herself, and in 2026 stands as a creative entrepreneur, author, and symbol of healing. On-screen showed Drew as a child actress, then her 90s movie star glow, then a warm, confident businesswoman. Now comes number 7, the moment that shocks most viewers. Macaulay Culkin, now 46 years old, once the most famous child on the planet. Home Alone made him immortal before he could even grow up. Then he vanished. Rumors spread, headlines faded, many thought his story ended, but in 2026 he returns not as a movie star, but as an entrepreneur, creative thinker, and family man, fully transformed, proving childhood fame does not define adulthood. On-screen show young Home Alone Macaulay, then withdrawn teenage years, then a confident modern adult version. Next is Winona Ryder, now 55 years old, the gothic queen of the 90s. Unique, different, unforgettable. Fame turned harsh. Scrutiny followed. She stepped away, then returned stronger, respected, and steady in 2026. On-screen show young Winona. Then her 90s gothic icon era. Then an elegant, mature portrait. Next is Johnny Depp, now 63 years. Old, once the strange, charming outsider of 90s Hollywood, eccentric roles, massive fame, later legal battles and public collapse. In 2026, he lives quieter, artistic, selective, proving fame can rise and fall, but identity remains. On-screen show young Depp, then his 90s peak, then a private artistic adult look. Next is Sarah Michelle Gellar, now 49 years old. Buffy the Vampire Slayer defined 90s television strength. She stepped away from fame to protect family and peace. In 2026, she represents balance over spotlight. On-screen show teen Sarah, then Buffy-era warrior, then a graceful mature adult. Next is Gwen Stefani, now 56 years old, punk rebel of no doubt turned global fashion icon, evolving with time instead of fighting it. On-screen show young Gwen, then 90s punk era, then a high-fashion 2026 look. Next is Christina Aguilera, now 45 years old, teenage vocal powerhouse who matured into a respected mentor, proving talent grows deeper with age. On-screen show teen pop debut, then 90s chart topper. Then a powerful adult singer. Next is Neve Campbell, now 52 years old, the scream queen of the 90s, famous for Fear. Now admired for grace and longevity. On-screen show young Neve, then Scream era, then elegant maturity. Next is Mark Paul Gosselaar, now 51 years old, teen idol turned grounded adult actor and producer, showing life after teen fame can be stable. On-screen show Saved by the Bell era, then adulthood. And finally, Courtney Cox, now 62 years old. Friends made her eternal, but time gave her depth, legacy, and respect. In 2026, she stands not as a trend, but as history. On-screen show early acting years, then Friends peak, then graceful legacy icon. These stories remind us that youth fades, faces change, fame evolves, but growth defines greatness. Childhood becomes adulthood, spotlight becomes self-discovery, and time truly changes everything. If this video brought back memories, hit like, subscribe for more iconic transformations, and comment below which transformation shocked you the most, especially number 7, because some legends don't disappear, they evolve.